Hello students, topic for today's lecture is vertical effect. It might be beneficial to look to the national legal system for potential ways to enhance the accountability of the international institutions. It specifically argues that a comparative law analysis of nations the national system is justified by the emergence of a common zone of the impact. As related to the both legal domains continue to merge, the expectations of international law will also be continue to rise. A strict separation between the two legal orders, including a separation of their respective comparative methodologies, will therefore increasingly be unwarranted. A prominent mechanism for ensuring accountability of the state organs exercising public power at the national level is, for the instance, the rule of law. The exact meaning is of this concept is that the national level, and it is often contested. Then this critical comparative law methodology also holds significant potential for the further conceptualizing the international rule of law. This assertion is based on the author's experience with the two doctoral research products. Section 2 presents a few considerations that need to be kept in mind when designing and implementing vertical comparative law methods. Section 3 briefly outlines the four stages of the vertical comparative law methods developed and applied in the context of the ITA and WBIP research projects and illustrates the methods with examples to the two projects. At the outset, it might be useful to clarify which mode or form of legal comparison is being used, since different modes might require different risk consideration and different comparative methods altogether. We propose that legal comparison is primarily horizontal or vertical. Within the primary typology, we see four, that is secondary methods of legal comparison. Number one, horizontal, that is the among legal systems at the national level, example for comparative constitutional law and the conflict of law studies. Number two would be horizontal, that includes legal system or regimes at the international level, for example when international institutions or compliance mechanisms are compared, or when a treaty in one area or international law is to be compared in a different area of international law. Third is vertical, that is top down. Let's take an example. It would be typically in the context of the internationalization of the international norms and regulations by the national legal orders, whereby the national law is required to incorporate the international concepts into the national legal systems. Number four, vertical, that is bottom up. This fourth mode of legal comparison reflects the method discussed in this PPT. Vertical, that is bottom up legal comparison, refers to the transposition of the legal concepts or the ideas behind them from national to international level. This mode of legal comparison has been conventionally been viewed with the skepticism due to the assumptions of the inherent incompatibility between the national and the international orders. Thank you.